once again to the Friday Beer Break, brought to you by the Bier Markt, live music Thursday through Saturday, and the Rock and Roll Brunch on Sundays, and joined as always by Chris Schryer from the Toronto Beer Blog. And you're really excited about this today.
I'm excited about a lot of things. I mean, I love being on location, because it's a great spot. And we're drinking one of the more at least sought after beers in Canada, if not North America.
Have you ever longed for anything like that?
So where is this from and what makes it so good?
This is from Montreal, from Dieu du Ciel. They were originally just a brew pub in the Plateau in Montreal, but now they've also opened a brewery that I think is actually off the island. Hold on! This is their Aphrodisiaque.
Now I noticed it's dark. Is this a porter or a stout?
This is an imperial stout, and it's made with vanilla and chocolate. So those are tastes that are often in beer anyway, in imperial stouts, but they've added it to bring it out, and I'm pretty sure it's barrel aged at some point as well. There's smokiness to it there too, I think. But the key with this beer is this is like a slow sipper. I don't know if you can see the daylight streaming in behind us or not. This isn't normally a beer you would drink at 11 in the morning, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Why, it'll be our little secret.
What kind of beer would you, what kind of time of day would you drink this?
This to me is the perfect dessert beer.
This is a dessert beer?
Absolutely. Like, well, let's have a sip and you'll see why.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Dieu du Ciel Aphrodisiaque. Beautiful beer.
It smells pretty good.
See
Am
that?
I right in getting a little bit of smokiness to that?
I mean, dark malts, you get a char from the malts that adds a level of smokiness. I just get a ton of chocolate, ton of vanilla.
Chocolate and vanilla swirl.
Almost burnt sugar, which again, that's smokiness.
That second sip, once the palate's clear there, I'm getting, it's almost like that BNL from Flying Monkeys.
Exactly.
I'm getting that too.
Yep.
It's like chocolate pudding in a cup.
There is fair trade cocoa in this, and it's thick, right?
Yeah.
It's really smooth and silky.
I don't want to put it down. I want to keep drinking this.
This is another one. I mean, this is on draft here, which is amazing. It's one of the few places I think you'll find it regularly on draft. It's just through the winter. In the summer, they switch over to the Rosé d'Hibiscus, which is a hibiscus flavored, I think, Saison or maybe Belgian wit.
Now, this is like a definite winter style beer. When I think of like imperial porters, imperial stouts, this is the time to drink them.
Although, think about this. It's July, long weekend. You're at the cottage, campfire, kids are in bed, maybe roasting a few little marshmallows, dipping them in the Kahlua or in the Irish cream, sipping on this. See?
Think of a place that's really perfect. Your own happy place.
These beers don't just have to be for cold weather. You can drink it any time of the year.
So why would that style of beer do so well in Quebec specifically?
Well, it's bloody cold there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a bit nipply out. I mean nippy out.
If you go historically back, there would have been beer made. It probably would have been more, well, in Quebec, it would have been French styled. It would have been probably mainly French brewers. And historically, our beers were generally English, like UK style or German style. Those would have been our main brewers in Ontario. So they would have been making more kind of traditional ales and stuff. This style, I don't know, it would be interesting. I've got some friends writing a history book right now. Maybe they'd have more insight into this. But I don't believe that this style really would have become remotely prevalent until very modern times, like say the last 10 years. Historically, this would have been a beer that would have been more European.
It's European.
Quebecois breweries, modern, but going back 20, 30 years, always generally tended towards the more Belgian style beers. This isn't a Belgian style beer, but it sort of fits in that category.
What style is this? Like, would this be?
Technically, these are this is an American style imperial stout, but imperial stouts were British. They're made in England to be shipped to Russia. So, but this style of imperial stout would be a modern American style imperial stout. This isn't a British style.
We're getting a lot of specific names thrown into here: Quebecois, American, imperial, British, Russian. It's all connected. This is like a world trade beer, if you will.
That's exactly what this is. The UN, EU, League of Nations.
Such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as.
If you're looking for a reason to unite humanity, it's all inside of this glass.
This is on tap right now at the Beer Market. You can come down and get it.
And by the way, Beer Market, live music Thursday through Saturday, and the Rock and Roll Brunch on Sundays.
This would be a great beer to have at brunch, if you ask me.
It does taste like it would go really good with sausages.
Or waffles with maple syrup.
I'm not a fussy guy. I'll drink and eat anything. That didn't even make sense. I think I've had too much.
Alrighty.